Well, hello guys, Mark Holmes here. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm actually setting this stream up. We're only about a half an hour away from the Tampa Bay Rams game, and we're going to be live streaming downstairs in the man cave. And I am setting up my unit here because I'm going to be doing a carving. Still learning how to use this. I know a lot of people have been interested in the butcher blocks and things. I'm still doing those things and discovering how difficult it will be and how much they'll actually cost. So give me a couple of days. I'm waiting for the epoxy color to come in because we're going to be actually putting color in the carvings and things. So I've got to get all that stuff figured out. So bear with me. But we're going to give away this one, so you'll be able to see this being made while we're doing our live stream, which I think is kind of cool. But anyway, Mike McCarthy is going to be meeting with his coaches tomorrow, his coaching staff, as it is at the moment. One person who won't be there, um, will be Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is flying to New York. This isn't going to be a virtual reality interview which speaks volumes. The fact that he's actually going to go there and talk with them. Here's the tie that Dan Quinn has with the Giants. He grew up in New Jersey. He idolized Lawrence Taylor. In fact, had a Lawrence Taylor poster on the wall. And so, when we talked about like Jamal Adams and Earl Thomas and guys and things like that, we said, oh man, they grew up in Dallas, they gonna want to come back. Well, same can hold true for Dan Quinn. He grew up in New Jersey, he was a Giant fan growing up, and why wouldn't he want to be the coach of the New York Giants and be the guy who literally takes them off the scrap heap and rebuilds them? I would definitely understand that completely if that's the case. Now, we know Kellen Moore has been doing a lot of interviews of things and continuing to do a lot of interviews. The thing that I always find interesting, at least with the Dallas Cowboys, and maybe this is one of the faults with the Dallas Cowboys, is that when Jerry Jones wants you, when Jerry Jones decides you're the guy, he did this with La'el Collins. When La'el Collins went undrafted because of allegations that turned out to be false, when he got to Dallas, he did not leave without getting that contract done. Mike McCarthy, he came to Dallas. He spent the weekend there. Did not leave without the contract. And maybe that's part of the problem. But here it is, Kellen Moore is going from place to place to place. And I'm wondering if these interviews aren't to the liking of people, that they say this has to be the guy, and in fact that Kellen Moore will be the guy that's back. Now we do know Dak Prescott thinks that Kellen Moore is a genius. He loves Kellen Moore. He loves the working relationship with him. Maybe that could be part of the problem, is sometimes you like a guy a whole lot, but he's not necessarily the one that's going to be the best to get the most out of you. Sometimes the people you like the least are the ones that are able to motivate you the most. I don't have the right answer on that one. I can't tell you what is truly right or wrong, but I think Dan Quinn is definitely wanting to be elsewhere. Joe Witt, another one who was a potential candidate to take over if Dan Quinn goes, and basically kind of keeping everything together. You lose the head person, but you've got somebody who's been there with the philosophy. He's getting a lot of play too. I think he's actually going to be interviewing with the Giants as well. So definitely some things are going to be changing. Now, before I get over here, because I need to get this machine going and get the live stream started here, where you guys can watch, and one of you will be your name will be drawn on this, is thinking about the Green Bay Packers. See, what always happens every year is when, we already know the schedule. We know we have to go to Lambeau Field and play next year. And when you look at it right now, you say, oh, God, we got to play Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers. But see, here's the thing about the Green Bay Packers, and here's what happens more times than not. You know, Washington had a first place schedule, as well as Seattle. And when you looked at it last year, this time, if you were playing Seattle and Washington, you said, oh my God, those are two really good teams. Those are division winners. And it turned out Washington wasn't that good, and neither was Seattle. And here's the problem for Green Bay. If you watched Aaron Rodgers' press conference, you know, he looked like he was doing the tearjerker here for more attention. See, this is why I don't like Aaron Rodgers, because he's that whole diva. You know, well, how dare you ask me that question? You know, we just lost. I've got to take some time and think about it. It's like, look, woman, do you want to be with me or not? Yes or no? Don't just bullshit me. Oh, I need time. Oh, Lordy. If Aaron Rodgers does retire and go to Jeopardy, if Aaron Rodgers decides he doesn't want to be in Green Bay is screwed. Jordan Love is not the guy. And Devontae Adams, do you think Adams is going to want to stay around? He's a free agent without Aaron Rodgers being there? Knowing he can make a whole bunch of money, because the problem for the Packers is, much like the Cowboys, they're way over the cap. They're in actually worse shape than we are. So you end up all of a sudden losing your quarterback, your best weapon out there, and the defense is not that great. So you look at this and you say, Green Bay is going to be falling off a cliff. You can say I'm just playing haterade and all that, but if Aaron Rodgers goes, and make no mistake about it, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers at all. But Aaron Rodgers is a great player, and he has kept them together for all those years. But it doesn't mean that he is the be all end all. I mean, excuse me. He is a great player. Let me go there. He's a great player. He's not winning Super Bowls anymore, but he's a great player, and he has been the glue that's been holding them together. And if he's not there, I don't know that they're going to be any good. Sorry, my mind is going in a couple places here. Like I said, I've got to get all this stuff together all at the same times. So that's what we're doing. Get this uploaded, get downstairs, and start doing the game. Jeez, the day's flying by so fast. I was thinking that this was a 4:00 game, but it's not. So I was gonna cook some stir-fried chicken, but I ain't got time to do that. So between the first game and the second game, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'll catch you guys downstairs. Peace.